I hope everyone's been doing well. You might remember that view right there from my tat sandwich video. I am back on the tat, and I'm trying, if you can see the GPS, I'm trying to get back to where I turned right on Kevin's route that day. Okay, right here I went to the right. I went right up through there last time, and maybe you can see this. Sometimes there's glare I notice when I video on that screen that I don't see, but if you can see the slight blue line coming in on the lower left, meeting Kenny's jagged line, and I am going west. I don't know how far I'll get. It's quite a ways to Mississippi for this time of day. I had a little bit of an early lunch in Fayetteville and gassed up. I get back used to gravel again. I haven't been on this thing since that last Georgia Traverse trip. And you know, I'll tell you a little story. I was going to leave yesterday to do this, and oh, that's a pretty house. And it turns out somebody in Istanbul, Turkey, had got a hold of my debit card number somehow and was trying to use it. So my card stopped working. I had to get all that straightened out, and then I went to gas this thing up, and on the way back, pulling in the house, I noticed I had a flat tire. I had a nail in it. I took it off, took it up to cycle gear, and had a new Mitas E07 put on it. And so far so good with it. Back on pavement. Yeah, I was looking at how far it is. It would really push it today. It's already lunch. It would push it to get to Mississippi, unless like this I get some paved roads where I can get my speed up just a little bit. I've learned a lot about adventure riding in the past year, but I've got a lot more to learn. And I've been riding most of my life just street bikes, and I have a Vulcan, Kawasaki Vulcan, that real nice bike. This one's a lot more fun. I really enjoy doing this stuff so far. I don't like the super gnarly stuff. I don't like mud. Found that out real quick. At least bad mud. Sand I hadn't really had to deal with much yet. One rule that I'm placing on myself is when in doubt, go around it. Because if it ain't fun, I don't want to do it. I'm out here to have fun. If I'm not having fun, I need to go back home. We'll see if I can stick to those rules. sometimes you don't really have a choice. You know, you get into something that's too far, turn around. If that exhaust sounds louder, it's because I got the baffle out of it. Well, that's kind of neat. I think I've seen it on videos before. I've been on mostly paved road, up on a easy option, GPS Kevin. Cool. I think I'm doing pretty good, but I'm not sure. It'd be really hard to get to Mississippi today. Even though it's paved, I'm still like 24 miles an hour here in places. Under I-65. Little town of Elkton. met my first tat rider for this trip. Had a flat tire. I offered to help him with it, but he said he had it. And there was a water crossing there on Kenny's route. Had a concrete bottom, real easy to cross, but there's a church right near it. He was in a shade there, working on it. Said he remembered seeing me on social media. It's the first person I've run into like that said they had seen me before. Hi, Cal. So, Kevin's and Sam's routes pretty much stay together here. Sam's branched off back there, and I stayed on Kenny's. And did I mention I forgot to cut the camera on at that water crossing and talking to that gentleman. Forget I got things sticking out on my helmet sometimes. In Collingwood, Tennessee. not turn here. Your GPS is wrong. Far from Mississippi. I'm at Brush Creek Park, and there's free tent camping here. No showers at this bathhouse, but you can kind of wet yourself down there. Bathrooms with running water, and cold showers at the other bathhouse. It's a nice place. Found it with Overlander on my GPS. There's the one laying right down there. There's my tent. The neighbors cooked for me, and that was wonderful. And there's heat warnings out today. Not advisories, but warnings. Starting to cool off now though.